What's up, guys? Lord Beardo coming at you with a brand new Clash of Clans video, and we are finding more Clash of Clans millionaires. Man, this is how we do it here at Loot Nation. We come up and snatch your loot when you're sleeping, when you're hanging out at school, when you're at work, when you're with your girlfriend or your wife. None of your loot is safe. Amon rolling up in here with some valkyries. Look at this loot, man. 1.4 millis before the bonus. He's got bowlers in the clan castle. He's got a little baby queen she's a level 3 and the king. And this is a pretty maxed out Town Hall 9 base, don't you guys think? All the walls are done, all the defenses are done. But homeboy's been sleeping on his base and his collectors are now stacking up pretty well. Those expos aren't even working. The base is broken. 1.4 milli in the pocketbook when this one's gonna be over before that bonus. So you can only imagine how excited he was for this. And I'm always telling my clan, every time you get a milli raid, toss that thing up here. This is why we play the game. This is one of the biggest factors of the game. We tote and talk a lot about war strategies and being a big time war clan and getting your war stars, but all in all, you can't progress your base unless you're sniffing out that loot, and he did a great job here. So next button, next button, next button. That's what it's going to take to find the best loot inside the game. And it's pretty cool because now I got to go back to hitting that next button 1,000 times to find my big loots with the baby beard base, the early Town Hall 9, and I'm going to have to fight and work very hard to get my heroes back up. It's crazy because it's like my end goal is just my main base. So it's quite weird to have a second base, especially as you move into the Town Hall 9. I don't think I'll ever leave Town Hall 9 with it. I don't have much of an incentive to do that. I definitely don't want to go through that Town Hall 10 grind. It takes so long. Though you guys really have it unbelievably lucky in this game. I was just talking to my buddy today about this. He was like, man, I forget those days. 45 minutes for a golem. 45 minutes per golem. The hero generation time was like 3 hours. Now, there was a lot of town halls on the outside and so many collector raids. It was through the roof. But the game has progressed so well and we're due for a new upgrade. What are you guys hoping for? I'm definitely hoping for a new hero. I want something new. I think we should have more heroes and be able to decide what heroes we want to bring. Maybe like a goblin king or a giant dragon, something that you can pair up with different army types. I feel like there's so many games out there that have many heroes and you're deciding which one you want to fight for what scenario. That would be dynamic. Super cool. Yo, Supercell, I got lots of ideas, man. Give me a call. So Nock is gonna move all his troops right into the middle of the base here. He's got healers for the wizards. He's got goblins running up in there, snatching up the loot. And this is a great Town Hall 10 base. And it just can't stop the ground and pound. The Valkyries doing really well. The miners. Guys, add some miners to your loot raids. I know it can be a little expensive in the elixir department, but if you have some healers and some giants or a golem or two and you're using miners, you could really do some damage on the collectors. They go back underground. They stay alive for a very long time. I mean, you're seeing right here, the entire army's basically done, but the healers are going to keep that golem alive the whole time, and these miners are going to continue to swoop around through this entire base. You're almost thinking like, how is this going to be a 3-star? Like, how is he going to finish this base off? Will he get it? Will he be able to finish here? But he's got more healing happening on that tank troop, on those giants, on that golem than you'd think. And now that the healers are down, they've got full strength, and these miners are just going to keep sweeping around, taking out the rest of the collector here. And Nock is going to go ahead and pull a milli in the bank, bro. That's something special. And he's up in Masters League as well. So his bonuses are through the roof. You're talking another 400k, if not more. Oh my goodness. I want to get some milli raids but luckily we have some of my milli hits in the end of this video, which is going to be cool, hitting some milli raids up in Legends. So let me know if you guys are finding good loot out there. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button, do it. I'm telling you, you won't regret it. But we're going to go ahead and snatch up your videos. If you got some high loot raids, man, contact me. Let me see the goods. Get inside the channel with a beautiful million raid run. And that's what we're focusing on. That is the joy of this game. Seeing a huge raid. I mean, look at this. You're talking 1.2 million, 6,000 dark, 6,000 dark is so good, and I'm pretty sure his bonus is like 16 or 1700. Now King Dam is gonna come in here with a little bit of a fancy army. He's got giants, he's got bombers, he's got valks, he's got wizards, he's got witches, he's got bowlers. I mean, what doesn't he have in this raid? He's about one flying troop away from having everything that you need, and he's looking at a milli raid. 500,000 elixir, 650,000 gold, 4,900 dark elixir. And he's going to be methodical about this, man. He wants to nail this funnel. Now, you always want to make sure you funnel your troops properly. If you guys are having trouble funneling, you really just got to be patient and take your time. The raids, you have enough time in a raid to be able to funnel properly and correctly, and baby dragons really funnel well. See, the queen is already outside of the raid, so he missed out on one of his most important troops coming into the middle of the raid. So it's tough to get that funnel, but you gotta learn how to nail it. Freeze spell in the back half of the base. Rage is already put down. The king is in it. The bowlers were in it. Now that Inferno is gonna be a little bit of a problem here for that center kill squad, but this queen is gonna go ahead and take it. Look at that queen ability. King Dam, what's happening here, buddy? You're using your queen ability on builder huts, guy? What is the deal here? That Inferno is gonna wreck the rest of this army, but the Valkyries scoot in between that gold storage and take it down right quick. He almost pulls everything from this raid, but he leaves 36,901 coins for this guy to hold on to. But let's give it up. King Dam snatching up that milli raid the way that we do it strong in Loot Nation. 15 trophies. It's weird because I never cared about trophies until I started pushing Legends. Like, literally never cared about it. I never even thought about them. But, you know, you gotta care about it when you're moving up into the ranks. So we got Little V going in here against the Town Hall 9 base. And this one didn't amass the milli mark until he gets the bonus, so we'll give him the milli club. We'll give him the slide. He was only maybe 60,000, 70,000. I can't talk today, but I wanted to highlight that he has king at 10 and queen at 12, and he's going up against a max Town Hall 9 base, so you can go and snatch loot up as long as you're working on your troops. And here it comes. I'm gonna reiterate it. You little beards might already know it, but my motto is heroes, troops, and walls. If you have high heroes and you have high troops, you will be able to come in and smash these bases and steal all their beautiful, well-earned, well-protected, fully maxed out storages full of loot. And Little V is going to make all you beardos proud and all of Loot Nation proud by coming in here and getting his milli hit. Nah, he just missed the milli without the bonus. That's what I like to see. I like to see the milli before the bonus, but he deserves it. Well-deserved attack there with the Lavalunians. And guys, get ready because these Lavalunians are about to die. I guarantee it. Supercell does not like to have the same troop on the top of the game for too long. And we are due for an update. I guarantee it's coming, but check it out, man. We got our king back. We caught a groove last night. We had 3 3-stars in a row. Then I actually hit 2 more raids, got a 1-star and another 3-star. So 4 3-stars and 5 raids. Feeling pretty spicy about it. I'm going to push my heroes into the bottom of the base here. My wall breakers go full crazy. They do not go to the spot I want them to get to. The king is just stuck at the wall trying to get in. He's already down, and that kills my raids. I'm going to be honest. I've been watching some of my replays, paying a little bit more attention, and every time my king gets hung up at a wall and doesn't make it inside, it tends to really mess my raid up. So I might be due for some more wall breakers. You guys let me know. Let me know if any Town Hall 11s are watching in this video, because I'd like to hear how you guys are farming. We're going to float our lava hounds right in behind our loons. Go ahead and haste everything up. Our dragon right there. Our little baby dragon, which actually, if you ever watch the video again, you will see that the baby dragon was distracting the air sweeper while the balloons continue to move inside the middle of the base. And look at my clone spell fail. So I had to at least use a baby dragon and get some value out of that, which ended up working out really well for me in the end of the raid. But man, when I drop that clone spell down on one last loon and it doesn't hit, oh dude, I'm so mad when that happens. You're basically just rolling up 4 spells and throwing them into the water like it does nothing. Oh, it's so painful. Now we got a weird split happening. We got buildings on the right left over. We're putting our baby dragons on these outside archer towers, and that saved the raid for us. This guy thought he was being Papa. Hey Papa, you thought you were being tricky with your outside archer towers, but I used a baby dragon or two. We're gonna take those archer towers down, and we are now in position to 3-star this base. And I'll tell you what, every time I put a hero down and I'm raiding, I get so upset because I'm like, man, I think I'm terrible at this game. Like, I'm always 1-starring. I'm missing all the big loot raids. I'm like confused of, oh man, have I lost it? Is it like, oh, I was good last season, but this season, I don't know if I have the same stuff in the tank. And then I get the king back and you get these Merry Christmas 3-star $1 million runs. And you're just like, okay, all right, I got a little crazy there, but it's true. It really is true. That's what I think. I'm like, man, dude, I'm nothing but a 1-star champ. I can't stack loot. I can't get anything going. But check out this raid right here. 900,000 gold, 587,000 elixir, and 4,000 dark elixir. This right here, Luca proof, is a lot of loot you are offering, and I am going to do my best to come on inside and get it. Now the king and the queen, they make it inside. I'm gonna go ahead and the queen is gonna get her ability popped. It's gonna work out pretty well. Those bowlers make a bit of a problem, but I am able to get that wizard tower. So value, you know, the value is okay. The queen is gone too, so the value is decent, but not as much as I would have liked to have gotten here. But, you know, it's going to work out pretty well for us. We're going to put down our warden. That air sweeper is going to be a bit of a problem. Hold on to a couple baby drags just in case we have to get in the middle here. We start spamming down our haste spells, moving everything close. The freeze spell is down. Missed the eagle cannon. Tried to get that big long stretch over to the eagle cannon. Doesn't work out too well, but we're going to pop the warden ability, and the rages are inside, and the hastes are inside, and our balloons will continue to circle the town hall. They take it out on their own. We're sweeping around to the top of the base. The warden is following properly. The baby dragons are floating in, and it is starting to look so smooth right now. We're about to move on to that dark elixir with the baby dragons, and the balloons are moving to the top cannon. We got lava pups all over the place. We're holding on to one babe drag left, but look at all that elixir left over. So we left a little on the base. The guy, he held us back, you know what I mean? We're trying here. We're trying, but we will amass that milli mark, and that's our goal. And that's what we're trying to do today. We are trying to give our praises to the men and women out there snatching up the milli raids in Clash of Clans. And let me know, do you guys ever go on the loot forecaster, the Clash of Clans loot forecaster? Because I used to go on here and there, and I just don't think it's that true. I don't know. I think it's like I don't know. Maybe it is true. But every time I look on it and it says like, now is the time to fight. Now is the time where there's the most loot. I never seem like that's really the case. It's always just very random to me. Though Legends League really yields some great raids, man. I'm always seeing some really big loot pulls. When these guys are fully maxed out and they got nothing else to spend on, trust me, their loot stacks up really fast. They are just constantly filling up and just waiting to see who can come in there and snatch up all that good stuff. And we got a couple little lava pups in the top, just taking a couple extra pennies. 10 seconds gonna be left, and we are going to go ahead and just end it here. And look at this, that's a funny million right there. 800,000 of the gold and 300,000 of the elixir. But don't you worry, my math is correct. We are pulling over a million, and we are starting to stack up our elixir pretty good. And that's the only thing we can hope for. That's the only thing we can ask for. So guys, if you're here to the end of the video, grab the Plex chat. Definitely come over, hang out with us in Loot Nation if you got some time, and show me some of your million raids, man. I would love to see it. I would love to see the big hits. I love seeing million raid smashings. Peace out.